Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ido. Today we are situated in Oranjestad at the port of Oranjestad here in Aruba. And we're going to do a walk in this area, take you around and show you around. And we are across the street where there's probably the largest market on the island. We're going to briefly go here on the inside and take a look what they offer, and then we'll head to other areas around here. And yeah, thank you for joining us today. And Marlene had to work, and the gimbal is doing its thing already. We're just want to walk through this market. Yeah, so Marlene had to work today, so she's not joining us this time around. But nonetheless, we want to show you and do the walk that we do most of the weeks. We do hope to have also a travel vlog for you coming up. Trying to work with the gimbal and trying to set it up as we go. We do have still somewhat of a new camera, the DJI Pocket 3, and we're getting used to it. Last time we had problems with the microphone, this time it seems like with the gimbal, but it's certainly the intention to keep using it and giving you better images. Now this is definitely one of the best markets that you could come to and buy souvenirs. And if you're wondering if they do some bargaining, yeah, you can. It's not typical of Aruba necessarily, but you can definitely do some bargaining. And so more or less this is the market. If you get closer to moving on the other side of the road, but you can definitely get some stuff here for yourself, for your loved ones back home. Prices usually start from $1 or $2, and they have pretty nice things. And yeah, I do recommend it. It's certainly recommended to come and check it out, even if you are staying at the hotels. But certainly if you're visiting with cruise ship, you can certainly do that and check out some shakes, etc. See if we can cross the road. And the gimbal does seem to be doing a little bit better. So glad to have that. And just briefly taking a look here on the right side is the gas station, probably the main gas station of the island, the busiest probably. It's a Citgo gas station, and so if you do have a rental you can come and, if you have to fill your tank back up, you can do it right here. Before taking it back to the port. That is if you're renting while on a cruise ship. Some folks like to do that so they can drive around freely along the island. That's a great idea. Folks taking photos here at the I Love Aruba sign. No, let's go ahead, no problem. And I want to show you here on this side, you can catch some of the buses for the tours. Some of them will be on this side. The gates that you see back there are the port's gate, so some cruise ships will dock at different areas than the other ones. And the rails that you see are from the tram that rides from the port to the end of the main street. I'm not sure we're gonna see it today. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But yes, we do have a tram on the island. It does have an irregular schedule though, so it doesn't ride every day. You're wondering, do get that question a lot, wondering if it's something that we see a lot. So these folks have just come out from, let's see, the Eurodam is in port today from the Holland America line. Just wanted this van to leave forward so you can get an actual study. So yeah, let's go through these stores, or not stores, well, stores kind of. This is the one that you'll go through once you get off the ship. And, yeah, they are typical souvenir stores though. Let's see if I can escape part of this. There's, oh, that's where we take a left turn and notice there is a restroom back here. So yeah, you could still go to the restroom if you either just got off the ship, just forgot, or just getting back on it and can't hold it. You can do it right there. On the other side of the road, you got the anchor fish. That's a nice place to have some seafood. I believe nothing else, just seafood. And there are certainly some other stores and food and beverage places here on the other side. Take a look back now. Try to avoid that area because of the music a little bit. And up ahead we have the Diamonds International, which is the a popular jewelry store. Got a lot of alarm. So that was a bit loud. Excuse me for that, but whoever it is, and hope that you are okay in getting your treatment that they can help you and you can recover soon. We wish you all the best. So over here we got more of the souvenir shops. Certainly souvenirs and jewelry stores are certainly the theme here in this area. In case you are a little bit lost, but usually it's quite easy to navigate, to walk around these streets. We do have these signs that will tell you where the cruise terminal is. And back here somewhere, so back here you do go to take the bus, the public bus, the outer bus. That one you can take to the beaches, for example. And yeah. So we can see the cruise ship again back there. Now this area, when there are no cruise ships in port, usually it's fairly quiet. I mean, a lot of cars, but usually not a lot of people walking around usually. So, yeah. That's cool. Over on the other side of the road, you can see the Royal Plaza that's going to be transformed soon into like a condominium, and the work has already started. As you can see, the crane, they are removing parts of the dome that used to be so iconic of this plaza, this, you could say, shopping mall in the past. And it used to be the Cobalt Club years ago. And yeah. We're gonna take a brief ride here to check out you got here an espresso if you want to get some coffee. Trying to figure out this gimbal. But this time we're gonna take a right turn and go back here. And people ask me sometimes, where's the closest beach to the port? This might be, but swimming is not recommended. And I've said it in the past, technically you could, but it's not the cleanest water, so I would not recommend it at all. But why not take a closer look? Here you have this condominium with the Bula surf shop, quite popular shop here on the island. And you got the Sharkies now here at the corner. Looks pretty nice. Let's see if I can go on this way. So if you're looking for a place to have something to eat, maybe a drink, this is definitely a place that you could take into consideration. Looks very, very nice. Not so popular yet, but it certainly has that potential of becoming that. Waf Irancho. This is where many of the local fishermen, they have their boats and they'll leave from here to go fishing. You see an American Airlines arriving. And next to the shark keys we have the kingfish. Not sure if it's open already. Seems like they're still working on it, so I haven't seen it open, and I don't think it is. And up here a lot of people rent the Airbnb. Oh, there's a car, I didn't realize it. This is the Indonesian Nusa. It's quite busy. Nice to see it busy like this. Very cozy, nice looking restaurant. Used to have and be at a different location, but right now it's right here at the port side. And back here is the Ever restaurant. And also the Lima Bistro next to it. So if you heard of the Lima Bistro but wasn't sure where it was located, this is where it is. And so you do have to do some walking to get to it. It's not open right now though. You see some graffiti of the fishermen. You can see the Eurodam back there. Very, very nice. Let's see if we can go around here. I'm not entirely sure we could. And let's also take a look back at where we were coming from. So we were at the Royal Plaza, that big building. We're now going to go around this one. And our hello to Miss Arlene, if you're watching this one. I've been meaning to film with you something somewhere. You know what I'm talking about. And we hope that maybe in the coming times we could do that. Beautiful ship. Beautiful, beautiful ship. So the cruise season just started now in October, and whenever you are watching this, there's like a gap in between that cruise ships are not really coming to Aruba all that much. There are a few cruise lines and cruise ships that do it year-round, basically. The Royal Caribbean is one of them, but yeah, from let's say October to I believe March or so, it's is that time of the year. Now this area is also trying to come back, to do a comeback. It's been quiet, every business almost moved out, but it's kind of like on a comeback. And yeah, who knows what it's gonna look like. I think with the coming of the Royal Plaza condominiums. I'm not sure about the name it's gonna have, but that might help have more movement in the city. Do you see like a cafe here, or is it a cafe? It's like more like a shop, apparently. We saw a nail parlor here on the other side. So on this side, not many. Maybe I noticed like one or two souvenir shops, but mostly like cafes. Aruba Cigar Company. Yes. And while it's hot year-round on Aruba, these are the months that it's probably the least. So I would say from now till maybe January, February are the most, the least heat, and maybe with August and September being the most intense heat. But in general, it's hot year round, that's for sure. I'll show you some more of the souvenir area. And these shops, you see like a particular type of roof. These were, in the past, they were actually a fruit market. There was a large fruit market here, and the boats used to come from Venezuela, and they would stop just at the back. So they would dock just back here, unload their fruits, and they would be doing their fruit markets just about every day. And it was pretty interesting, but change in policies, etc., made it not possible anymore to keep it here, and it was moved to Marcadera more or less, and it's not a thing anymore on this side. I do believe that they still have that. Last time I was there, or we were there, they still have that in Curacao, at least in one way or another. This is the Paddock, a Dutch cafe and restaurant. if you're looking for some information, you can come here to this booth, get some information, tourist information, etc. Camera has a tendency to just keep moving up instead of down. Not sure why. Lucy's back here also. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of the Atlantis submarine. Maybe you have booked a tour with them. They're going through the boarding procedures or whatever. So they take they take you with a boat, and then from there you'll board the actual submarine. I haven't been in it, so I haven't done any video on it in case you are wondering that right now. But maybe at some point we will try to do that for you. As I'm wrapping up this one, let's take a look even here in the city. What a beautiful looking water, really. It's quite clear actually. And very nice place to have maybe lunch also if you're on a cruise ship. I want to thank you for being here till the end of this one. Hope you liked it. Let me know, give me some suggestions. Where is the next areas you want us to film? And nothing else for now. See you next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye, folks.